Hey guys, Joe here with the Black Rock Central Railroad. I tried to do this earlier and something screwed up, so I had to completely redo this video. This is kind of my end of the year, which should have been done yesterday because today's the 1st, but that's okay. We're always a day late and a dollar short. This is just going to be kind of a walk around and pick out things that we've added this year, and just give you just an overall view of the layout again and some of the things that we have changed here. Along with this year, we started collecting stickers from everybody and sending stickers out. So we just kind of walk down here a little bit and show all these stickers that we've gotten. And of course we have one of mine on here, but that's okay. If you don't see your sticker, it's because I don't have one. So if you want to send one, that's great. Send me an email and I'll send you my address, and we can swap our stickers out. And Artie's is the last one that we got this year. So some of the things that we did add this year is this fancy looking bridge here, which I hoped would be kind of like a scenery divider and hides a hole in the backdrop there where you go back to my staging area. The trucks on here were a gift from Container Man 68, along with a whole bunch more trucks and trailers and Peterbilts, Kenworths, GMC Generals, bunch of cars that we added, and we'll show you them when we get around to the other side. In addition, Roy sent me this cool backdrop, a whole bunch of scenes here that we kind of put on the backdrop here behind the cement plant, which I think adds to the industrial feel of that area back there. And in addition, we've added a whole bunch of trees. Tons and tons of trees were added this year, all courtesy of Container Man 68, who got together with Bob over there at Long Shadows Trees, and he sent me a total of 100 trees from Long Shadows Trees. So we've added all of them along the backdrop here to try to blend the backdrop, the painted backdrop, in with all the other trees. Sorry about the shaky cam here, but this would be impossible to do on the tripod. In addition, this year we added a couple of houses here. The house there with the Peterbilt in front of it is, of course, Container Man 68's house. And Container Man 68 said if I'm putting a house next door to him, it had to be Sparky's house, so that he didn't have to go all the way to Canada to see him. So that house there is Sparky's house, with a shed out back, or actually on the side of the house there, that has his trains in it. A lot of this is the same as it has been, but I just wanted to show all the, let's get sick here, why don't we? show all the trees that have been added in here. We didn't do a lot this year on this layout. A lot of my time was spent doing work for other people. 5 or 6 different projects for Jack consumed quite a bit of time. And a fellow named Charles Bond, who was a friend of Jack's, actually sent me a couple of buildings to put together for him. So that took a little bit of time. And of course, as everything else happens, finances get in the way, so we didn't buy a whole heck of a lot this year. But you can see all of these new trees that Roy sent, added to this whole area back in here. This is behind our refinery area. We do have room for a few more, so I think I might get around to ordering maybe 20 more trees. And then that'll be the end of the trees for this layout. We didn't do anything in the refinery this year. I think it's pretty well run its course. I notice a lot of people are building refineries nowadays, and a lot of them are looking a lot better than mine, and a lot larger than what my area is. But we did change a couple things. We got a new engine house. Yeah, it's the same building, or the same style building, put out by Pike Stuff. But instead of the stamped sheet metal siding, we did ours in brick. And added a couple of windows in it. The old one only had one window on this side. We now have 3 windows. Plus our interior. And in addition to that, we did our car shop the same way. And put a larger window in the car shop. It did have a window there, but it was a much smaller one. We added a couple more Black Rock Central boxcars. Basically undecorated kits that I get from AccuRail. And then just paint them up and decorate them. These are the same kits that if you visit the Black Rock Central Railroad, you usually get one of these when you leave. Just as a thank you gift for stopping by. The other thing we did this year was get the backdrop all kind of painted up to at least look like trees. You do have this area over in here where it's still a little bit of a plywood mess that we got to finish up. And this year I hope to come up with some more building fronts, just like the ones that we have here. Townhouses. And put a few more townhouses in there so it looks like a town behind the station. Another one of the tractors that Roy sent. And then some of the cars that he sent wound up over here at the car show. Along with Sparky's tour bus. So hang on here a minute. Let me reposition myself so that I don't make you sick. We'll turn this off and then back on again. So hang tight here a minute. And in addition, my good friend Jack for Christmas sent me 4 gondola kits. These are also from AccuRail. These were data-only cars. That way we could put our own Black Rock Central labels on everything. Like I said, Jack sent me 4 of these. These things are real nice kits. They go together real well, and they look pretty good when they're done. In addition, I picked up a couple myself, not gondolas, but hoppers. My cement plant needed some more hoppers. So we got 2 chassis and 2 that we decorated for the Black Rock Central. And we also picked up from eBay 2 cabooses. Like a lot of you know that I like to play with cabooses. And these are 2 more of the Chessie safety slogan cabooses. I thought these 2 finished out my collection for the ones with B&O reporting marks on them. Chessie had 12 of these. And unfortunately, after I counted all mine, I only have 11. So I'm still looking for 1 more. However, if I can't find it, I do have the decals for 1. So I'm going to look for a little bit. If I don't find one, then we'll get us another undecorated caboose and paint it up, throw the proper decals on it. And that'll give me all 12 of them, with the B&O reporting marks on them anyway. Then I can start and try to find the ones for the Chesapeake and Ohio reporting marks and the ones with the B&O, Western Maryland reporting marks on them. So that's something else that we're going to look for here for 2024, is we'll get us another video out of all our cabooses. Not only all of the Chessie cabooses that I have, but we'll pull all of these off the shelf again and add them onto a train, and we'll have over I think somewhere around 55 or 56 cabooses on a train. But we'll get to that eventually. But in the meantime, I'm not sure what else we're going to try to get done this year. I do want to start replacing decoders. I'm going to get with Jason the Train Freak and see how many different decoders we can come up with. The Tsunami decoders, that they have better sound than what these old Digitrax decoders do. So we're going to do that, maybe get 3 or 4 of them done anyway, depending on the finances and how things work and how my health stays, as long as I don't have any more health scares like I had this past year. We'll get all that taken care of. And we may do a couple more urban renewal projects, which that's something I forgot to show while we were over there. So let me wander over here to this general area. And this whole city block over here was part of a urban renewal project which I shot video of the whole time. This was all new Merchants Row buildings to replace the old ones that were in there. We repainted them, new signage. Some had the interiors in them. And I thought I'd just dress the area up a little bit. The city spent a little bit of money getting this done. We do have a couple other buildings here that we can do a little bit of urban renewal and revitalize the city a little bit. So I think for now we're going to leave it right here. As I say, we'll do a little bit more videoing here later on this year as we get things done. And hopefully take you along for a ride as we progress on the Black Rock Central Railroad. One of these years, we just might finish this layout. Of course, once you finish it, that just means you got to tear it down and start on another one. So I'm not looking forward to that. But for now, this is Joe from the Black Rock Central Railroad. Thanks for watching. We'll talk at you all later. Bye for now. Couple things I forgot to mention here. On Sparky's Christmas show, I gave away 2 boxcars. The winners were Wigwag, Steve over there at Wigwag Workshop. He won one of my 50-foot boxcars, and immediately he contacted me, sent me an email with his address and everything on it. The other individual who won was Dave Hammer. Dave Hammer I am not familiar with. I don't know what his channel name is or if he has a channel, but he does need to contact me so I can get his info out, or get his info and then get his in the mail. Wigwag, yours should go in the mail probably next week. And Dave, if you contact me, yours is also going to go in the mail. In addition, I want to thank some other people here too who visited the Black Rock Central Railroad over the past year. Sparky's been here twice now, which is very nice of him. I've had visits from Dave Thurber, Robert from Flying Crow, Uncle Wilmer, Anthony from the Georgia Sunbelt, and like I said, Sparky. The last time Sparky showed up, he brought Steve the Plumber 33 with him. So all these guys, they also got a boxcar when they left. So if you want to get a boxcar from the Black Rock Central Railroad, hey, schedule your visit. Just pop in anytime you want to. I do also want to thank 400 and I think I'm up to like 474 or 475 subscribers. We just might hit 500 by the end of 2024. So all you guys, I do appreciate you following along with the Black Rock Central Railroad, and hopefully I can put out enough videos this year to keep you interested. So for now that's going to take care of everything. So we'll catch you all later. Let me get this thing posted, and y'all have a great New Year's. Bye for now.